Many of us believe and profess to be Bible-believing gospel practitioners, but I'm discovering, and the struggle many times in my own life, that many of us are living like Satan got it right. What do I mean by that? Genesis chapter 3, of course, you know the story, beginning of the creation, and Adam and Eve is in the garden. There's this conversation, of course, between Eve and Satan. And, of course, Adam, her husband, was there. Satan questions Eve about the tree. And Eve responds and says, God said that we are not to eat of the tree of good and evil in the middle of the garden. As a matter of fact, she adds some things that God didn't say. He says, matter of fact, we shouldn't even touch it because if we touch it, we'll surely die. And then, of course, Satan responds and says, nah, that's not right. Number one, you won't die. You're not going to die. As a matter of fact, God knows if you eat of that tree that you are going to be like him. Your eyes will be open and you will be able to know what's best for you. And so, of course, we know the story. Eve gives in, and of course, the rest is history. I think about that. I've been thinking about that. We still live in them as if Satan got it right, because God knows what's best for us, but we're living like we know what's best for us. God said, don't simply eat of the tree, because guess what? I know what's best for you. But when we begin to open up and do things the way we want to do them, then we begin to believe and live like we know what's best. My question for you today is, are you living like Satan got it right? Living like you know what's best? The world knows what's best. Your surroundings knows what's best. Or are you living like God knows what's best for you? Talk to you next time. Real Talk with Tim C.